warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we will learn about culture in Malaysia. As we know that each region must have its own culture. Well, then what is the culture in Malaysia? Watch this video until the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, the first is history of Malaysia. The story of the formation of Malaysia begins with Sultanate of Malacca, which was founded by Parameswara in 1400 AD. The Sultanate developed into the modern Malacca city and became a major trading center for the spice trade in Southeast Asia. In its heyday, the Sultanate's territory covered most of the east coast of peninsular Malaysia and Sumatra. Islam became the main religion that emerged and became the main religion of the population because the ruler himself adhered to the religion. In the 19th century, Britain had a great influence in Malaya, and in 1957, Malaya officially gained independence from Britain after 50 years of colonization. The struggle of Malaysian people, led by Tunku Abdul Rahman as Prime Minister together with Malayan political leaders, succeeded in negotiating with the British government, and finally Malaysia gained independence on August 31, 1957. Alright, next is religious or beliefs in Malaysia. Malaysia is a multicultural and multi-religious country with a diverse range of beliefs. The majority of the population, approximately 93.5%, practices Islam, which is the official state religion. Other significant religious groups include Buddhism, 18.7%, Christianity, 9.1%, Hinduism, 6.1%, and non-religion 1.8%. Additionally, there are smaller communities practicing other faiths such as Sikhism, Baha'i faith, and other belief systems. The country also has a significant number of people who practice animism and folk religion, particularly among the indigenous orang asli population. Okay, next is ethnicity in Malaysia. There are three ethnicities in Malaysia. The first is Malay. Malays are the main ethnic group in Malaysia with about 50% of the population. They have a rich culture and traditions, including art, music, and dance. Second is Chinese. The Chinese ethnic group in Malaysia consists of various ethnic groups such as Hokkien, Cantonese, and Teochew. They brought their culture and traditions from China and developed their own culture in Malaysia. And then Indian. The Indian ethnic group in Malaysia consists of various ethnic groups such as Tamil, Telugu, and Malaya. They brought the culture and traditions from India and developed their own culture in Malaysia. Okay, the next is language that used in Malaysia. First is Malay. Malay is a official language for Malaysia. For example, kalau di Indonesia itu ribut atau berisik, itu kalau di Malaysia bising. Jadi apa hal nih bising? Ada apa sih ini berisik gitu? Atau how or bagaimana? Kalau di Malaysia cemana? Cemana nih? Guru, teacher. In Malaysia, cikgu. Cikgu, saya nak cakap. Cakap tuh bicara. Jadi, Bu, saya mau bicara. There are children. Children in Indonesia, anak-anak. In Malaysia, budak-budak. Second language is English. English is also used as the language of business and also the language of education in Malaysia. And then Chinese. This Chinese language is used by the Chinese community in Malaysia with some Chinese people using Mandarin, Cantonese, and others.
What about eat?
In Indonesian, we say makan.
In Malaysian, we also say makan.
Oh, but I say makan and
Makan.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of different.
Yeah,
right?
you say more like ah, and
Yeah.
she says more like eh.
Yeah.
But Soy sauce.
In Indonesia, we say kecap.
Ketchup is sweet soy sauce?
Yes.
In Malaysia, we say kicap.
Car.
In Malaysia, we say kereta.
In Indonesia, we say mobil. But we also say, some of regions also say kereta. But it's not prefer only car or train.
Alright, next is traditional dress. Some of the traditional dress in Malaysia are baju kurung. Baju kurung is a typical Malay outfit that is usually worn by women. It consists of a shirt and a shawl and is worn for formal or traditional occasions. Next is kebaya. Kebaya is a typical Malay outfit usually worn by women. It consists of a shirt and shawl worn for formal and traditional occasions. And then songket. Songket is a typical Malay garment that is usually worn by men. It consists of a shirt and shawl worn for formal and traditional occasions. Alright, next is traditional food in Malaysia. First is nasi lemak. Nasi lemak is a Malaysian specialty consisting of rice served with rendang, sambal, and kerupuk. Next is roti canai. Roti canai is a Malaysian specialty consisting of bread served with gravy or sambal. Next is laksa. Laksa is a Malaysian specialty consisting of a noodle served with gravy and various spices. And then there are some festivals celebrated in Malaysia. The first is Thai Pusang, a Tamil festival celebrated by Malaysian Hindus, usually held in March or April. The next is Tahun Baru Imlek, a religious festival celebrated by Chinese Malaysians, usually held in February. The next is Hari Waisak, a religious festival celebrated by Malaysian Buddhists, usually held in May. The next is Eid al-Fitr, a religious festival celebrated by Malaysian Muslims, usually held in Juni or Juli. The last is Festival Hantu, a festival celebrated by the Chinese Malaysian community, usually held in October or November. Next is culture shock. Culture shock in Malaysia. First is cultural differences. Cultural differences between Malaysia and the foreigners' home country can cause culture shock. For example, a foreigner might not be used to the custom of eating with the right hand, using hands to give and receive things, or speaking with manners. Next is tropical climate. The hot and humid tropical climate in Malaysia can cause culture shock for foreigners who are not used to such a climate. The next is religious aspect. Religious aspect in Malaysia, such as the requirement to dress modestly and speak with good manners, can cause culture shock for foreigners who are not used to religious culture. And the last is do and done when we visit in Malaysia. The first is respect to the local culture. Malaysia is multicultural country with a rich history and tradition. Respect to the local customs and traditions, especially when visiting mosques, temples, and other places of worship. The second is try the local cuisine. Malaysian food is famous for its diversity and flavors. Try the local dishes such as nasi lemak and Hainanese chicken rice. The next is learn some Malay. Learning some basic Malay phrases can go a long way in showing respect for the local culture and people. Next is use your right hand. In Malaysia, it is customary to use your right hand when eating, shaking hands, or placing items to others. The next is remove your shoes. Remove your shoes when entering in Malaysian home. The next is be mindful of public displays of affection. Public displays of affection are generally not accepted in Malaysia, especially in conservative areas. The next is use Grab. Next is learn about the history and culture. And then be prepared for the hate. And the last is be respectful of the environment. Then the next is don't wear revealing dress. Malaysia is a conservative country and revealing clothing is generally not accepted. The next is don't touch or point at all. In Malaysia, it is considered impolite to touch or point at people, especially in public. The next is don't eat in public during Ramadan. During Ramadan, Muslims fast from dawn to sunset. Avoid eating in public during this time to respect the fasting Muslims. The next is don't wear shoes in the house. In Malaysia, it is customary to remove your shoes when entering in house or mosque. The next is don't use your left hand. Nah, in Malaysia, the left hand is considered unclean and is generally not used for eating or other activities. The next is don't take pictures of people without permission. Nah, in Malaysia, it is generally not acceptable to take picture or people without their permission. The next is don't drink tap water. Tap water is not safe to drink in Malaysia. The next is don't drive recklessly. The next is don't ignore local custom. Nah, Malaysia is a country with a rich culture and traditions. Ignore local customs at your own risk, as they are an important part of the country's identity. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.